Okay, today we're going to dissect this compressor. It was the one that was running very hot and loud, so I want to see what oil's left in that compressor. Let's cut it open. Okay, so we've got the compressor open. We drained the oil out. There's not very much oil there. There's about 2 ounces maybe, if that. And this unit takes about 6.9 ounces. So there will be some throughout the system when you pull the compressor, but there definitely has to be more than that much oil in the compressor. If you starve the compressor of oil, a lot of things happen. Compressor runs hot, you start losing your lubrication in your compressor, and then you have a catastrophic failure, which I think this is where we're at with this one. So notice that pin sort of hanging out of there, and it doesn't spin so freely. Now, some of that could be from the filings, but that's super hard to turn, and it's locked up right there. So we're going to pull that apart and see if it's the filings from when we ground the compressor open or if it was a catastrophic failure. So that's definitely signs of high heat. That's not normal to see on a fairly new compressor. So lots of burnt oil in there, and this really smells burnt. There's definitely signs of overheating. So if you starve this compressor or any compressor of oil, that's what you start to see. The compressor will break down fairly quick. So it's so important to make sure that if you do have a leak in some of these R600a units, that you replace the compressor as well. There's no really easy way to verify the compressor oil, how much is left in there, but if it's under warranty, don't take a chance. Get that compressor replaced, or if you notice the compressor's running a little bit more hot than normal, replace that compressor, or you're going to have a catastrophic failure shortly down the road. Okay, so I've got that compressor tore apart. You can see the top of that piston. That's definitely been hot. It's definitely been starved of oil and been overheating. Even looking at the windings there, they look pretty dull compared to a compressor that you can see it a little dusty in there, but those compressor windings are nice and shiny, and these ones are fairly dull. The shine's not the same, so those windings have been overheated as well, and we're seeing remnants of burned up oil throughout the rest of the compressor. So definitely the leak in the refrigerant caused the oil to drop out in the evaporator and then not return to the compressor. When that happens, this is what you end up with: failed compressor. So definitely keep big picture in mind, and just because you have a leak, especially on the R600a compressors, make sure that you're verifying your compressor is not bad as well, or you'll be coming back to visit that unit fairly quickly.